Hi guys and welcome to GG Reviews and to this review of Castlevania. So I found out just like a few days ago about this show. It's 4 episodes, 22 minutes long each episode, and it's by Netflix. For those of you that never heard of Castlevania, it's a game series. The story is very long, rich, and I think that they started from the first games that were like 8-bit games. I'm not familiar with them, I only played the most recent. Overall guys, it's a super interesting thing. It's made in the style of anime and I usually don't really like that style in general, but for this it was really good. It was really expressive in the way that all the characters were made, the way that everything was directed even. And this show is incredibly brutal, it's bloody, yeah, you can see a complete massacre in this show. Guts, eyes, everything blood. So the story is super interesting. It's about Dracula and what happened with him, so to speak, and his family. So I don't want to really spoil anything, but the world is rich, is interesting, and I'm just very sad that it was only 4 episodes and they were so freaking brief that everything just got into the meat of things and it ended. But guys, this is like a classic thing. It's such high level, it's something that you can see like in the 90s, early 2000s. Is very high level of substance. There's a lot of symbolism in it. There's just a lot of objectivity of looking at the world, you can say. I mean, it's a fictional thing, but I can't really say anything but how the church was presented and its corrupt ways. That was a very like objective way of looking at it, although it was a fictional world, fictional story, fictional setting, and all of that. So I'm super impressed by the animation, especially there's amazing fight scene and fight scenes at the last episode. Really impressed with that, and I was very extremely impressed by how Dracula and his power was shown. Never seen such an impressive show of power. It was so menacing, it was huge, it was in the such a scale. Man, he was like God. He was like really real God, not like other gods in other movies how they're presented. Now this was like expression of how God or a god is or can do. I mean, an evil, god, but still, a real badass god. So that was just wow, guys. And there's a hint of the real god at the end. I really don't want to say it because it's going to be a spoiler, guys, but it was pretty awesome because of damn it, I can't say it. Was something that demons said at the end that was very true, about the corrupt, church, and how God wasn't there and he's sickened by what he's seeing. That was really cool, really cool for me. Also, I'm really speechless about it. I never seen anything quite like it, and I haven't seen anything like it since a lot of times, since maybe I was little, so I'm even more impressed by that. And all the gruesome things didn't really bother me because it's animated, but there's some, showing of children being massacred as well, so you just have that in mind. But it just showed the terrifying reality of what it can happen if people are acting extremely stupid and if they're led by false beliefs that they themselves made up and want to, force upon the world, and it's not actually what it's supposed to be. So I can't say anything without spoiling this, but I totally freaking recommend you to see this. It just, like I said, 4 22-minute episodes. Go and see it, support it, because it just awesome. It's really awesome. It has so much potential. I don't want to say Game of Thrones, but it has such a huge potential, guys. It can reach something like a Game of Thrones status of the anime game fantasy genre. if there's even that as a TV series, now there is because of this. So, as a score that I have to give it, I would say that Castlevania is a very, very, very strong 9 out of 10, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments about Castlevania. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Check out the links down below to my social media, my teachip store, and my other YouTube channels. Until next time with KDG Reviews.